was a roach up in the washroom, and I swear this roach came running out with a knife as if it was trying to like chase me like I'm in his house. What's up, YouTube? I am back with another video. I know it's been so long, maybe like almost a month or whatever, but so much has happened in this month and I am going to tell you guys all about it. But I decided to make like a few videos at a time, so y'all see me in the same shirt or whatever, just know I did this all on the same day, so don't judge me. But we're gonna end off our BMT series right now, and it's gonna be 6 week, 7 week, and 8 week. They're all gonna run into each other, and they're all really simple. So starting off with 6 week, you do all of your tests. This is your PT test, this is your phase and movement test, this is the test where they judge you on how clean your wall locker is. All the tests run into this week, and I think it starts off like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you're done after that. And then after 6 week, you're just getting ready for Beast. So for Beast, you have to have, you don't have the same element leaders that you've had the whole time in BMT, nor do you have the same dorm chief. Unfortunately, I was one of the element leaders for Beast, and it was terrible, but we don't get to that. But for 6 week, let's start with the PT test. PT test is very easy. You run your mile and a half. Do it. Try to get under 15. I feel like if you get under 15, you'll be okay. If you get 14 and under, you'll have like a 90 and above, including like your push-ups and sit-ups. So to pass, you have to have, no, the minimum is 21 push-ups and, I don't know, I have to look at it again, but 21 push-ups, no, 18 push-ups I think for females, and for sit-ups I think it's like 27, but that's the minimum, and you do not want to get the minimum whatsoever. You want to try and go above the minimum, because you can't get the minimum all across the board. You failed basically. So, but the max for sit-ups is 54. The max for push-ups is 47. I know that. And you'll get like a perfect score for sit-ups and push-ups, but it still all depends on the run. The thing I would be more focused on is your run time. Your run time makes up for a lot of things that you will fail in, or if you do fail in. As far as like the waist, they do measure your waist. I don't know if they still do it, but I know that they were doing it then, and they're still doing it here while I'm in Germany. So and your waist has to be no bigger than a 30 or 32, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a 30, and that's for females. I don't know anything about males though. But the PT test is just like your normal test. You're gonna take one like first week, you're gonna take one third week, and then your final one is 6th week, and this is the one that actually counts. This is the one you want to put your heart into, because you do not want to take that PT test again, nor do you want to get washed back. You don't want to get washed back. So yeah, you do your PT test. Phase and movements test, they're gonna do left phase, right phase, about phase, or whatever. Make sure you know what you're doing and check it off. You're good. They're also going to do your wall locker inspection. Make sure everything in there is clean. No dust, no, what do you call that? Lint. I failed my first one, and I was like devastated, because it's like supposed to be a certain spacing in the way that your uniform hangs up. Like the spacing has to be exactly the same. Everything has to be flush together, everything has to be rolled perfectly. It's just really like precise, and everything has to be like perfect. And I had like lint all over my blues. I was so focused on everything being rolled perfectly and stuff like that, that I didn't even focus on lint rolling my blues. It was terrible, and I cried. But I passed the second time, and the second time that I went, that I took the test, I actually didn't have anything wrong with my wall locker. Like, my whole flight came over there and they all got my wall locker together, and we was all lint rolling. We were all rolling socks, rolling shirts. Everybody just stuck together, and I really appreciate them for that, because I felt like a failure. I was crying so bad. But that's that, and it's another one. I think you have to know your the ranks and the matching insignias for the ranks. So they'll point to, like, basically an E2, and they'll be like, what is this? What's the name for E2? It'll be like airman. And then what's the name for E3? Airman first class. Like, you have to learn all that stuff. Also, you have to know officers as well. But throughout the whole BMT, like, you can make flashcards, you can make tests. I literally made a test for everyone, and I'd be like, all right, so what's the right answers, and this and that. And it's just the way that your flight tries to study for stuff like that. So yeah, but that's 6th week, and after that you're like really chilling, getting ready for Beast Week. And then Beast Week comes around 7th week. For Beast, you're not in your dorm, you're not on your actual, you're not on Lackland. You go to another base, and I believe it's called Lackland Kelly, and you get on the bus and they take you off base, and you looking around like, wow, I miss the real world. And they take you on to Lackland Kelly, and you get off the bus, and you're with your flight. You're with your flight, and you're with your brother flight. So for my squadron, it was only us and our brother flight. Other squadrons had 2 brother flights and 2 female flights, or 3 brother flights and then 1 female flight, like that. But it was just, for our squadron, it was just 2 of us, and we graduated the same week, and it was just my flight and then my brother flight. And it was also another squadron that had the same situation, so they put us together. Other flights, it was like the whole squadron was basically together. And for us, it was like really hard dealing with other females, because they were not friendly, they were not nice. I didn't understand. Like, I was just happy to see other females besides my flight. Like, of course you get tired of them, but it was just like, they're still family, they're like sisters at this point. So it was really hard working with a whole different flight. It was really hard working with a whole different group of people. A lot of stuff happened during Beast. I know we went to Cadam in Beast. You do shoot in Beast. You also supposed to, like, you go through a lot of obstacle course. You go through that course where you have to, like, crawl through sand. There's a competition where you have to basically, what is it called? When, like, an intruder comes to base or something like that. You'll learn all of it during 6th week, and then they'll practice it more during 7th week. And then the base gets attacked. It's mainly like either it's going to be a ground attack or an air attack, and it happens at 4 o'clock in the morning and all this stuff. So everybody was like sitting there watches till like 4 o'clock in the morning waiting for this time, and 4 o'clock in the morning came and nothing happened. So we was all sitting there like, all right, everybody up, everybody got their gear on, and nothing is happening. So that was that issue. We had to wash clothes during Beast, and it was a roach in the, it was a roach up in the washroom, and I swear this roach came running out with a knife as if it was trying to like chase me, like I'm in his house. And I was like, sir, you can have it. I just want to wash my clothes, because I ain't got time to be fighting a roach. I don't. So I left it there, and I let him have it, because you know what, I ain't got time to be beefing with roaches, okay? So I let him have it. It was all types of stuff, like the showering in Beast is terrible. The female showers had like 3, mind you, it's like 100+ females, because each flight is like 50, maybe 50 females. It can be less than that depending on if people have washed out, or people have like left your flight because of medical and stuff, all types of stuff. But it's probably 100 plus maybe females trying to take a shower, like with 3 shower heads. And then on top of that, you got to take your shower in like 2 seconds, because we all have to be done. So they'll start showers at like 5 o'clock, and then we'll have to be done by 5:15 because we got to eat at 5:30. You know, like it's literally impossible times that they be trying to make us do, and it was just terrible. And then the boys, they had shower heads, and it was like 17 of them. No, I think it was like 20 something shower heads. I don't know, I forgot. But it's like every other day we would swap. So the boys would take showers in the female locker room, and the females would take showers in the male locker room, because it's not fair. Like, the boys will always get done with their showers first because they have so many shower heads, and more females, well, more boys could fit in there. So that was us. And I forgot what zone we were in. There's different zones. I think it's like 4 or 5 different zones in Beast. And oh, we were vigilant. So it was terrible. I hated Beast. I cried every day. And then the water stopped working in Beast. So they were like, y'all need to pack y'all things. Y'all are going back to your dorms and stuff. And I was crying, y'all. I was crying because I was so freaking happy that we were able to go back to base. And then we sitting up here. I had all my stuff packed. I was the first one in line. I was sitting up in the front, making sure everybody got their stuff together. I ain't forget nothing. Not a thing. I am ready to go back. And so I'm sitting up here, I'm like, okay, where the bus is at? Let's go get us. Waiting on the bus. Waiting on the bus. No bus. No bus came, y'all, because they fixed the water. They fixed the water, so we had to stay that extra night. And I was so upset. I cried again. Because that was so terrible. I had blisters all on my foot. When you're in Beast, so you know, PT uniform, you wear your PT uniform and then you wear your shoes. In Beast they have scorpions, in Beast they have snakes, they have spiders, they have all types of stuff. They have wild boars out there, they have deers, they have foxes, they have everything out there in Beast. I feel like somebody planted them on that base. Like, it just doesn't make sense how these wild boars didn't make it to Lackland. How they ain't make it to the base that I don't understand. But they make you wear your socks, your green socks, and then they make you wear your boots with your PT uniform. And so everybody walking around with like green socks and boots, and then we got this wedge belt on. No, web belt, whatever. This belt that goes around your waist, and I'm like this little, so the belt like falling off, so I gotta like walk all weird, and you gotta walk real fast. And Beast is terrible. I'm telling you guys, I'm so sorry. If you love Beast, I hated it. But just be mindful, everybody's situation for Beast is different. Mine was just bad. I cried a lot because I did not want to be there. I wanted to be back in my dorm room. It was so freaking bad. But it was a good experience. It was something to look back and laugh at, because that's all I be doing. Everybody be laughing at me. We be in a group chats and everybody be talking about some Belle. Remember this? Remember it? No, I don't want to remember it, okay? So, but that was Beast. At the end of Beast, you have like this ceremony. I think you get, they announce who's the winner of Beast, the zone winners of Beast or whatever. They also announce, this is the ceremony where you get your dog tags. Yes, this is where you get your dog tags. I have no idea where my dog tags are, but it doesn't even matter. It's like you'll never need your dog tags unless you like deploy or something like that. But yeah, this is the ceremony where you get your dog tags, which is pretty cool. Of course, when you're in Beast, you love your dog tags. You want to wear them. What else? I think that was the end. We came back from Beast, and I was so happy. I was on the bus, and I was quiet the whole ride because I was about to bawl in tears, and I was so happy to see my MTI. I have never been happier to see my MTI. ever in my life. Like, for real, I was so happy to see her, and she was a good MTI anyways. But I was so happy to see her that day that we came back from Beast, because I was done. I was completely done. And then the same day that we came back from Beast, we had another base Liberty, and she was like, y'all better hurry up and shower and take them nasty braids out your head, because everybody got their hair braided. Like, my whole flight, white girls had their hair braided, Hispanics had their hair braided, black people had everybody had their hair braided from Beast the whole week. So imagine everybody hair the whole week. It's all oily and just messy and all that stuff. So she was like, y'all take a shower, y'all wash your hair, all this stuff, because y'all got a base Liberty. And everybody was like, base Liberty, oh my gosh, so excited. We washed clothes that day and all that stuff. So it was really a fun time coming back. And then I remember our MTI was like, all right, when y'all come back from Beach, just know it's party time. And we was all lit, just so lit, because once you come back from Beast, that's it. Like, you've completed basic training, you're done, you're literally done. When you make it to 8th week, this is where you graduate. So 8th week, the whole 8th week, basically you're just getting ready for graduation. I think we got in our blues and we had to march to the parade field, which is, if you stay in Alcatraz, going to that parade field is no joke. It's no joke. We were completely drenched in sweat. A lot of females had it to where, like, they put pads, like literally pads, like in their armpit area, so that it won't show, so that their sweat won't show. But you still got to think about your back, sis. But we went to the parade field just to practice parade with all the other graduating flights. We also did a lot of retreat practice. So you do retreat one day, and then you do parade the next day, and then after that you're done. So I think retreat is Friday, parade is Saturday, Sunday you're free, and then Monday is when you leave, because a new flight is coming in on Tuesday, just like that. So we came back from Beast on Friday. Saturday we did parade and parade practice. We did retreat practice. We did both of those on Saturday. That Sunday, of course, you rest, you go to services. This is your 8th week. You going into 8th week, so that's fun. Talking to everybody, like, outside of church services and stuff like that, about you know, you being a 8th weeker. Period. We the big dogs. And then Monday come, we just were, I remember we was cleaning up the dorm. Of course, you still got PT and all that stuff. A few classes that you have to finish throughout the week just to get that certificate of training. Tuesday, I think it was the same thing. Wednesday, Tuesday we went to the parade field. This is 8th week. Tuesday we went to the parade field in our blues. Wednesday, I forgot what Wednesday was like. Thursday, probably just getting prepared for Friday. Friday we did retreat. Retreat, you doing your ABUs. Retreat is your coin ceremony. So you do retreat, and you get your airman's coin. And this is the day that they start calling you airman. This is the first day that you'll see your family. You also do an airman's run. So the airman's run is like a figure 8, and you run the figure 8 twice. So you run around. We came from Alcatraz, so we have to march from Alcatraz all the way down to Disneyland. And then Disneyland, we run in the figure 8, and like your family is all in the stands, your family is all in the middle or whatever, and you run in this figure 8, and people see their family and they tell you, don't smile, don't look out of line, this and that, or you're not gonna have any family time, and blah 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 blah. But as soon as I saw my mama, y'all, I was like, what? I saw my mom, I saw my sister. My sister's girlfriend was there, and my best friend was there, and I was so excited. And this is retreat, so like basically your family kind of got to stay like the whole weekend. So my mom, I ran around first time, and then they said that they saw me, And then I ran around the second time, and that's when I saw them. Like, they was pushing people out the way to get to the front, and I saw them, and I was like, Cora, and I was like, ah, and I was like, ready. Like, it was like a really good time. It was really funny. But you still don't get to see your family until after the coin ceremony. So that was a good time. And then once we got done, everybody was talking about, I see my mom, I see my mom, see my dad, see my grandma, see my sister. Everybody was talking about it, and then they were like, okay, we gotta line up and we gotta run back to the squadron. Run back to the squadron, and then we had juice and like a granola bar or something, stuff that we ain't had all throughout this whole 8th week or whatever. And we was like excited. I couldn't even eat, I couldn't even drink, but they made you drink it because the whole 8 weeks you have your water bottle. This time you do not have your water bottle. You don't have your water bottle during retreat or during parade because it just looks off. So they told us leave our water bottles, so we do need to hydrate because people would be falling out. If you like me, I went in the middle of the summer. People fell out like flies. They were dropping like flies, passing out. People couldn't stand there after we done practice. After they told us to hydrate so much, people were still just dropping like flies, and it happens. So after that, after retreat, that's when you get to see your family. Good thing it was Black Flag on our retreat, so they cut the retreat in half, so it was cool. You got to see your family, and then after that you have a base liberty for the rest of the day. Next day is parade. You march to the parade field, do your little salute, march around. Your family see you, they take pictures, they take videos, and I'll put like a video of like my flight like marching right over there. And then after that you see your family, and then you have a base lib, so you could go off base at this time. And depending on if your flight did good throughout the 8 week of training, we had a top PT flight, so we had another base liberty on Sunday. So, but if you, no, we had a town pass on Sunday. So we had a town pass Saturday with our family, and then you have another town pass on Sunday with your family as well. And then Monday, that's when you leave to go to tech school, and then Tuesday a new flight comes in. So yeah, that ends our basic training series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave it below. I love talking to you guys. I love helping you guys out, and just be mindful that everything isn't the same anymore from when I went to BMT. This is just what I remember. This is how it was when I went. So if you do go to BMT and some things are different, I apologize, but that's just how it is when I went. And also have fun in BMT. It's not easy, but the people around you will make it easy. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video in the same shirt. Okay, bye.